We're going to call this meeting to order. If everybody would please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Minutes.
I have the November town clerk's report, the November 6th special meeting minutes, and the November 20th town board minutes.
Can I get a motion on the minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Bills.
General bill number 22076 through 22107 and 22118. Highway bills 22108 through 22117. And water bills 354 and 355.
Can I get a motion on the bills?
I make a motion, we pay the bills.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we are going to open, I need a motion to open our public hearing in regards to the water rate increase.
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ray, would you like to touch base on this?
Yeah, thank you. So the request is to increase the user rates for the water usage within the water district. And it's a flat for the flat rate for any user that uses below 9,000 gallons I'm sorry, 9,000 gallons a quarter. It would be an increase of $5 per quarter, from $45 currently to $50 per quarter. For those users that use water above that 9,000, it's an additional 46 per thousand. That would be the increase. So that goes from $5.80 per thousand currently to a new rate of $6.20 per thousand. And again, main reason for the increase is last time the water department had increased the rates were about 3 years ago. And again, due to inflation, utility costs, most importantly, electrical costs have really skyrocketed. So we do need to go ahead and increase those rates to cover our overall operating costs.
And still the cheapest in.
And yes,
Yeah.
although we are increasing, we're still the cheapest in the northern Dutchess County.
At this time, I'll open the floor for any public comment in regards to this. Anybody? Okay, can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We might as well take care of this resolution right now. Yeah.
Yep. You want me to read it?
Yep.
It is critical importance to the town of Pine Plains to protect the drinking water infrastructure of the town of Pine Plains water improvement areas and provide safe and adequate water supplies to its users. And whereas pursuant to section 263-33 of the town of Pine Plains code, the town board of the town of Pine Plains is authorized by resolution to change, modify, supplement, or amend the rates and charges for the use of water from time to time. And whereas the superintendent of the Pine Plains water improvement area has expressed to the town board the need to increase water and sewer rates for 2026 to offset continued increases in electrical materials and supplies to operate and maintain the Pine Plains water improvement area water system. And whereas the purpose of the increase are to enable the town board to continue protecting the town's drinking water infrastructure and providing safe and adequate water supply to users, which includes increasing system reliability and ensuring the continued ability to the system to meet the town's needs. And whereas the proposed water rate for all users will be increased by $5 for a new flat rate of $50 for the first 9,000 gallons, or portion therefore metered in a 3-month billing period. And whereas the water rate shall increase by 40 cents per thousand gallons for a new rate of $6.20 by 1,000 of metered uses above 9,000 gallons. And whereas the town board duly noticed and held a public hearing regarding the proposed rate increases and the new fee on December 18th, 2025 at a monthly town board meeting held at the town of Pine Plains Town Hall. And whereas the proposed action is a type 2 under seeker and by law is not considered to have a significant environmental impact, and no further environmental review is required. Now and therefore be resolved that affected upon the passage of this resolution, the water rates starting January 2026 shall be established as follows. $50 for the first $1,000 gallons metered for the usage from 0 to 9,000 gallons with a minimum charge of 9,000 gallons per 3-month billing period. $6.20 / 1,000 gallons metered for usage from 9,001 and above per 3-month billing period.
Can you do that again, please?
You said,
wait. Do you want a roll call on this?
Supervisor Walsh.
Aye.
Councilman Zick.
Aye.
Councilwoman Cisco.
Aye.
Councilman Wall.
Aye.
You want to sign, you need to sign a copy of that?
Yes.
You want to just, no, I don't. Attorney's report, Warren?
Nothing to report, but I do want to talk to you for a couple of minutes in executive session about a tax certiorari case.
We're gonna open public comment. Few things I have. I'd like to thank Carol and John Hart for their dedication with Reefs Across America for honoring our deceased veterans. This event took place Saturday, December 13th. Also, Sunday, 12/21, this Sunday, the firehouse will be hosting a breakfast with Santa from 8 to 11 at the firehouse. Come out and meet Santa. And I also want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Does anybody else from the board?
I have
Okay.
something. Thank you once again to Carl Baden and Ibis Guzman for organizing Decorating Day and the Parade of the Lights. It was wonderful, enjoyed by everyone. I'm still getting comments about how beautiful and festive the town looks, so thank you. Thank you to the Stissing Center for the warming area and the ornament making, the Pine Plains Cafeteria for the amazing cookies. Do you guys enjoy those cookies all the time? They're amazing. And so thank you to the cafeteria, and I think the firehouse had a role in that as well.
We did the hot cocoa.
Hot
Yep.
cocoa. Thank you to our fire company. That's it.
Matt?
Well, first of all, the ice rink is up and going. Please obey the signs that are down there. If it's closed, it's closed. We've already been skating for 4 days, which is the earliest that we have been open. We are monitoring it to make sure that nobody is on it when it's not supposed to be. But volunteers are always welcome. I try to put posts up on Facebook as much as possible, but it looks like it's gonna get cold after this rain and we can stay, hopefully have a real good swim season. And then on another note, I would just like to thank the town of Pine Plains for the last 8 years. It was an honor to serve the town. You know, tried to do my best, tried to make decisions like non-emotionally with a level head. I learned a lot. And I thank everybody, you know, for allowing me to do it. So thank you guys.
Kevin, you have anything?
I think you guys just mentioned what I was gonna say, but I'll leave it to you now.
We'll open the floor for public comment. Just state your name.
I just wanted to thank the town board for their service this year. You know, it's a lot of work and a lot of time, so thank you. And I also just wanted to mention that I'm a farmland owner, I'm not a farmer. And I've created a group which is called Hudson Valley Farmland Stewards with a colleague. And our goal is to help educate ourselves and others who are farmland owners but who are not farmers about some of the farming challenges. And I think that in this community, that's a really significant piece of who we are. And as part of that, I went to an event in Kingston, which was called Growing Homes. And it was about, you know, the issues around farm housing in our community, in the Hudson Valley in general. And I feel that as we think about our town moving forward and we think about the prosperity of farming and who's involved in farming, that thinking about the housing piece is really important. And although we talk about affordable housing, I think sometimes it can feel a little abstract, but I think in the case of Pine Plains, it's very much about how do we facilitate affordable housing for people who are in farming. And if we can't do that, then we are risking depleting our labor input into our farms, which then reduces the output of the farms, which then has a knock-on effect. So I just wanted to mention to the town that I hope that in next year and moving forward, we can work on really thinking about how to facilitate farm housing for farmers, particularly as this new generation of farmers comes in and our older generation exits, because the newer generation doesn't have the resources to buy the land or to buy the house, and they're really dependent on rental rates that are very high. So that was what I wanted to say, and if there's anything I can do to help in that initiative, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you.
I always thought just on that, if once you do move the town hall down to the center of the town, this piece of land would be a great piece of land for a Habitat for Humanity, like housing unit. It's a little bit outside of town. It's kind of quiet, but the town has it. And, you know, I think that this would be a place where affordable housing could go, and it could be very easy to do.
Does anybody else have any public comments? Okay. Department reports. Highway.
Finished my 284 form for the year 2026. Hoping you get the board to approve it and sign some copies.
All right,
Just the agreement of the
Hang-
expenditure.
Attached.
hang on one second, Carl. Can I get a motion to accept this?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. There you go, Carl.
We started putting some speed limit signs on several roads in our town that do not have speed limit signs. If it doesn't have a speed limit sign, then it defaults to 55. And so the roads we are that we are going to put new signs on, Skunk's Misery, Trip Road, Woodward Hill, it's gonna be 35. Finkel and Hammertown, and they'll be 30. Already started doing that. The new truck, I called Alamo and was told that the new truck is in country. It's waiting for it to be delivered.
That'll take how many years?
Can you work on a bond?
Yeah. To close on the bond.
Yep.
I think all the paperwork, preliminary paperwork was done.
Yeah.
So did we?
No, we
shoot
did
the
not.
bank?
We did not yet. Warren.
Okay. So you gotta get quotes from 3 different banks.
Yep.
But check with Northeast, because we just got a good quote on a truck bond. I
Okay.
can't remember which bank it was. I think it was Millward Bank. Yeah.
Okay.
So definitely contact them.
Okay, so moving forward. The photo, we put up the auctions and they're closed. The top bid is 42,100.
All right. Can I get a motion to accept that?
I make that motion.
Yeah,
Can I get a second?
second.
All in favor? Aye. There you go, Carl.
That being said, that brings us to a replacement mower. So I had one priced out from Capital Tractor. Capital Tractor replaced with an Alamo boom will cost $212,053.14. Have the 42 one So our mechanical capital for that 5 years, that's been any of that. But capital, that.
How much is that?
I think we're gonna have to table this decision until next month, until we can figure out the financing. I'll have to get together with Carl to get the total of where he wants to use it from and whatnot. Cause that's a big shell to,
It is a big shell,
Hey.
but
Do you get 3 bids, Carl, or?
this is on government pricing. You don't need 3 bids.
We got into government, capital is working closely with the Pine Plains Ford. So we will be able to have things worked on and get parts right across the street. This was basically the setup that was being looked at prior to the Kubota being purchased. I've looked at others in the area from other townships. Exactly like this. And have very good longevity.
so important.
It's a new home, it's a new home,
It's a New Holland, yeah.
what it,
It's a New Holland with an Alamo and it's a. Name of the room.
TS 6 110.
Yeah, that's the mower. Yeah. I don't remember the name of the boom itself, but it's an Alamo
Alamo machete, it says.
machete. Thank
Yeah.
you. So as soon as they could have it would be in April. Depends on how long it takes us for. So sooner we move, the quicker we could have that.
So Carl, we're gonna table this until next month, all right? And you and I will get together to figure out where we're gonna pull this from.
Fantastic.
All right.
So that being said, the other 2 things I wanted to mention. We have noticed this season that there are a lot of people, a lot of piles, I should say, of leaves showing up on the side of the road in rural areas. I just want to make sure the public understands that if you've already got it on the truck, we have a location downtown garage, you can dump your leaves instead of throwing them on somebody else's property
Or in a culvert.
or in a culvert. That being said, we also have noticed a lot of vehicle damage to our beach area. People playing in the snow. I think we've all done it. Please do not do that anymore. We've got a lot of damage that we're gonna have to contend with, and there will be repercussions. I think that's all I really have on my list. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carl.
Thank you.
Building inspector's report. We have total new homes this year 4, CO searches this month 3, site inspections this month 12, property maintenance this month 1. Total permits year to date 74. Yeah. Water engineering.
The monthly report was submitted to the Department of Health. The average daily flow over the last 2 weeks has risen by about 5,000 gallons a day to 62,000 gallons. This occurred right after that very cold snap that we had. So I just want to remind anybody, if they have a neighbor that may have a property, if they happen to be snowbirds and they left their home, maybe just check with them or check within the building just to make sure there's no leaking plumbing or anything of that nature. Wondering whether it was due to the freezing pipes within the building.
But could have been the ice rink.
I already took that into consideration.
Okay.
I did see that usage go up, but then I saw it drop,
Okay.
and then we got the cold.
Didn't you say that last year?
Well, but yeah, but it's leaking out of the hydrant kind of,
Oh.
like I saw Mike
Oh, is it?
going
Oh,
the other day and I asked it like, what?
I'll take a look at it. That, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, well, only when it's open. Oh, yeah,
okay.
when it's closed, it's not, but
Okay.
it's just like when it's open and it's.
But I did take into consideration that you were filling the rink, so It dropped
How
right
many
after your.
gallons does that hold, the rink?
Takes 4.5, 5 days solid flow from the garden hose. So
Yeah,
what's your
based on
flow
the
per
size.
minute?
How deep is it?
I have 18 inches in one corner and like 4 in another.
Probably about 20,000 gallons.
Yeah.
Uh. Water meter maintenance, one meter was replaced, one utility mark out was performed. There was a service line repair that was completed just the other day, 12/16. Customer notified the department of a leak on the service line within the basement of their home. So it was an unexpected leak. We unfortunately were not able to get onto the curb shut off, because there was damage that it was peened over, whether a plow had hit it or what have you. So we actually had to shut down a part of North Main Street for about an hour while that repair was done. Once the repair was done, everybody was put back in service. So what we'll do is we'll wait till the spring or summer and we'll go ahead and replace that curb shut off so we don't have that issue in the future. Chlorine delivery will take place tomorrow, so that'll be our 6-month supply. Maintenance, the annual maintenance was performed on the generator, and both chemical feed pumps were cleaned and rebuilt. And at the end of this month, we'll be taking our 4th quarter meter readings, and the bills will go out early January. And we'll provide a notification within that billing, the fact that the rate increase will take effect in.
Thank you, Ray.
You're right.
Police department.
There is 12 total hours, 57.5 of patrol, 5 of discovery, 42 of details, 3 of school duty, 27 of admin, 8.5 for vehicles, 8 supervised FPO, 16 of other. We have 11 incidents, 1 domestic, 1 auto accident, 19 traffic warnings, 19 tickets issued, 2 parking warnings, 31 shifts scheduled and 31 shifts completed. And we had multiple patrols on during the election day. And Pine Plains Fire and Rescue, and together with the Pine Plains Police Department, we handled the traffic patrol for the Friday of.
Thank you, John.
Animal control report. 13.5 administrative hours, 2 shelter hours, 1 call received, 12 miles traveled, 2 complaints investigated, 1 training and meeting attended, missing and found dogs report to DCO 1. Recreation. Okay.
You go down there and, right now it's just a closed system. You can sit in the back room and watch the cameras, all 5 cameras. Camera on the, so it would be on the east side of the larger pavilion too, hanging down a little bit. This is a lot of the, field division to the front of the boathouse out towards the parking lot. So, we have to find someone, so the guy, it was Sean, who was over here on.
Yep.
Way. He's gone, I hope he moved, but he installed that system. Along with the phone system here.
Does that system record? Or is
Um,
it, do you just have to be there at the
it's
right
not
time?
recording, right, it does. That has the capability, but it doesn't have the capability at the wrong time. That's it, it's one of maybe a couple of things every time when it's open session. Personnel.
Is that why we keep internet down there? No. I'm gonna ask you about that.
Well, it also costs more to have it disconnected and
Oh, yeah.
it's up than to wait till 2 years, so. CAC?
They're not here today and,
Okay.
I was gonna say something, but I can't, so.
Beautification?
So I don't have, the co-chairs are not here, but they did the ad hoc community day committee met yesterday, last night, and things are coming into play. We need a lead recreation person. There are lots of recreational activities being discussed, but we don't have a point person for that. So if someone is interested in joining the Community Day group, please contact me or contact Elena Maccarello or Vicky Sirocco. And the next meeting, or you can just show up at the meeting. The next meeting is January 14th at 6:30. It's held in the downstairs of the Stissing Center.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. We're going into old business. Just to let everybody know, the new date for the new town hall forum will be Tuesday, 12:30 at 6 p.m. at the community center. We will be live streaming. However, we will not be taking questions off the live stream. If you cannot make it the meeting in person, please email your questions to the supervisor's office by 12/29. This forum is to get feedback from the townspeople and is not a debate. No decisions are made yet, nor will be made the night of this event.
What time is it?
What time is it again?
6 o'clock. Does anybody else have any old business?
Do you think a reports on grants is old business?
I got something to touch
Or
on in new
new.
business.
I mean, okay.
Yep, you can piggyback off of.
Mhm.
Does anybody else have any old business? Kevin?
No.
Any old business? No? Okay. We're gonna get into new business. I just wanted to touch on a couple things. The Town of Pine Plains reorg meeting will be Tuesday, January 6th, 2026 at 6 p.m. here at the town hall. I would also like to thank Matt Zick and Robert Ambrose for their time served on the town board. Very appreciated. Thank you. Touching on a couple things in regards to our results from our free sidewalk survey. Janine and I have met with Choice Words and we are in the process of applying for a grant to add and replace our current sidewalks as well as adding crosswalks and additional lighting. Janine can piggyback along with that as regards to Choice Words.
But so this is a DOT, Department of Transportation TAP grant, Transportation Alternatives Program. The goal of the program is to provide safe opportunities for people to move around the town without using cars, buses, and that sort of thing. So the impetus for this is to then address the sidewalks, crosswalks, even lighting. It's safe passageways are all part of the grant, and then also bike lanes. But in priority order for us, it's sidewalks, crosswalks, lighting, bike lanes. So the preliminary application is due January 15th. And then after that's submitted, we will get feedback on the grant submission. And then the final grant submission will be in March. So this would be very exciting for our town to have all new sidewalks and lights
And we have not heard back in regards to the previous grant that we
right,
have
the
submitted.
Climate Smart Community Grant, we haven't heard back. We're supposed to hear back before the end of the year, but the clock is ticking.
It's not the end of the year yet.
No. So that's it.
Does anybody else have any new business? The library submitted their request to approve their board members for 2026. This will be done at the reorg meeting.
I am planning on attending the New York State Association of Towns annual meeting in February. And my question is, I think I'm the only town board member that's going to attend this. So do we need to appoint me a voting member for the
I made
legislative
it 10
meeting?
this year.
Oh, good. Okay. That's it.
We need to make a motion to approve that. Or...
We can do it in January. They haven't sent anything yet.
Okay.
Who else has a question?
And if you're going to go, it should be you.
Yeah, it would be you.
That's a Association of Towns, they put out great information at those.
Yes.
I'm not questioning it, I'm just asking, Jimmy, why aren't you need to take the two new board members with you?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
Why aren't you taking the new board members with you?
They don't want to go.
No, because,
wanna get, I can't hear.
yeah, and plus, they also go to, new,
Wait, why is the town paying for our members, our town board members to go to that?
They do, it's a reimbursement.
They will be, yeah, they'll
Yeah.
reimburse me.
And they're going to the one in,
Great information at those.
Yes.
so they're going to the new officers candidates or school, which is
go
in
both of
January
them back to back. It's just too much
In
information.
Albany.
in Albany, yeah.
It's a lot.
And doing both of them would probably spin your head sideways. It's a lot of information.
Long days.
Yeah. It's worth it though. It's all good stuff, but New York's expensive.
Just double checking. I think we touched on it. Anybody think anything else? Anything else? you think?
No, I have something for executive. but-
We're not making any decisions, correct?
I make a motion.
Can I get a motion to go into executive session
Make that motion.
Would anybody or?
with Warren and Brian Coons,
Personnel?
legal matters, personnel and legal matters.
Do we want to
Can I-
invite Trevor in to get his feet wet, or can we, or no?
No.
No, not yet. So I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Can I get a motion to come out of executive session?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Aye, or second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Matt, can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You're not gonna do the motion for the
No.
plan.